Well, hello friends, it's been a while, so I've decided to force Pixie to come and sit with me. We're on a diet, aren't we, Pixie, because she had her jabs the other day and she's a little overweight, so she's not very happy that she's not getting treats after a walk anymore. So, this is Richard the Urban Warlock here. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you. It's a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Just before I start, if you would like a private reading, please contact me via my verified Instagram account or urbanwarlockhealing.com. There are options for recorded readings in my link tree as well. So, you're staying where you're going. She's staying for the moment. Right, so this is going to be a what's your person, what's the situation, oh there she goes, what's the situation with your person. So it could be that, we'll see where it goes, it could be that you're with somebody at the moment, or you're kind of waiting to see if anything's going to evolve with somebody that you've got your eye on. I do have a bit of a nasty cold, so if I sound a bit breathless or get a bit coughing fit at some point, please excuse me. Okay, as I say, this is collective, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's have a look, see what the crack is. Okay. Oh dear. Right, let's get cracking then. So, right, first card is the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. So swords relates to the element of air. It's generally speaking about the way we think and the words we use. Now, with the court cards, they can represent an energy within ourselves, or they can represent somebody else in our lives. Now, we're talking about feminine energy here, and I'm talking about energy, not gender. So this can be a man or a woman. Now, when kings and queens are in the reverse position, they're not very good rulers, okay? The Queen of Swords in the reverse position, she is a little bit liable to spread rumours, be snippy, be a little bit harsh. Now, if this is yourself, it could be that you're being a bit paranoid about the situation, or you're overthinking the situation, and that can be negative or positive. It can be that you're thinking that there's brighter things to come. Okay, we'll see where we go, but I've got a bit of an idea. I feel this is probably more yourself as opposed to somebody else, but I could be wrong. We then got the Magician in the reverse position. So the Magician is the manifestation card. He's got all the suits on his table there, infinity symbol above his head, dodgy looking magic wand. Now in the upright position, I'll be saying, put out there what you want, you know, it's really going to come to you. Now it's in the reverse position. So this is telling me that you're manifesting and your manifestations are going to be blocked during this period. Now it's normally when there's something else at play, or if we manifested it, it wouldn't be right for us. And that links into the Moon card. So the Moon card for me talks about the unknowns. It's when we feel like there's something going off and we can't put a finger on it, or we're looking for answers in something. We go out looking for pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. We come back and there's constantly pieces missing. Okay. Now, it feels like there's something else at play in this situation. Now, it could be as simple as, you know, you've got your mind on this person, you really like them, you're attracted to them, etc., etc., but they might not be your one. Now, when the Moon card's in the upright position, it means for me that whatever's going off, it's not ready to be revealed yet. Okay, now, the example I give for that one is that, say, for example, you're looking for your soulmate, okay, your divine counterpart, let's say. Now, they might be currently in a relationship that's breaking down. You've got to wait for them to exit stage left, do their healing, and then they will come in. So it's not ready to be revealed yet. That could be a good example. We then got the Nine of Pentacles. Pentacles relates to the element of earth. It can be money and finance. It can be non-financial wealth. So when I say that's what you invest in your time, efforts and energies in. Now, nines are reflection cards. The Minor Arcana runs like a standard deck of cards. So we've got 4 suits. They start at ace, go through 10, then we've got the court cards. So nines are reflection cards. So you've got the lady in the garden there. She's looking back at her fruits or her flowers. They've finally come to bloom. She's just taken a moment to reflect on all that hard work she's put in before she goes on to 10 and closes down the cycle. Now, this feels a little bit of what I call is a folly card, if I'm honest with you, because it feels a little bit like you're looking back at everything that you've done, the efforts you've put in, the steps you've taken to try and get this person's interest, and you're going, oh yeah, I'm proud of myself. Now, that can be a good thing, because you might have put in, you know, stepped out your comfort zone or something along those lines. However, it's got a little bit of an air of you're having that Queen of Swords there. It feels a little bit like you're not really seeing the situation as it really is. The universe is saying, no, we're blocking you. There's something else at play here. We then got the Queen of Cups in the reverse position. So Cups relates to the element of water. We're generally talking about something on an emotional level. Now, much like the Queen of Swords, where I'm going with this is that you're investing in the wrong person, potentially. That's where I want to go with it, if I'm honest with you. Now, funny thing is, when we're interested in somebody and we get these kind of overwhelming feelings and if they're not contacting us back, we're stuck in this kind of waiting energy and it makes us feel all anxious. Sometimes we can confuse that with like feelings of passion and love, and it's not. It's anxious, the anxious attachment, and it's a horrible energy to sit in. Now, I suffer with anxious attachment, and yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I with somebody now, but previous to that, I've got to that point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. This isn't right. It's got an air of that to it. The overall outcome card is the King of Swords. Okay, so now this is the counterpart to the Queen of Swords. He's in the upright position though, so he's a good ruler. Okay, swords rates there. It's where we think and the words we use. It feels like I kind of want to go along the lines of, I don't feel like this person that you're kind of interested in or after is a bad person by any stretch of the imagination. I feel it's just that they're not actually right for you. They're possibly not really, dare I say that, into you. And you've kind of got up in your head and your emotions, and they're sat there thinking about things logically and going, "This isn't going to work. This isn't quite right for me." Obstacles or blockages, we've got the Hierophant in the reverse position. So the Hierophant is one of the divine masculines. Is the divine masculine on a more kind of spiritual based level, if you want to call it that. Now, in the reverse position, it's talking about either breaking away from tradition or not following some kind of spiritual path or journey. I want to say it's more kind of breaking away from some kind of tradition. Potentially, this collective, they could be kind of like earth-based signs, where we tend to be a bit more kind of traditional-based people. And whoever this person is, they're probably, they might have a alternative lifestyle. They might, work nights. They might be, something like a DJ where they're all over the place. And in your mind, you're like, yes, this is really exciting, and I want to break away from the 9 to 5 kind of 3D work that I do in the world I live in. But the reality is, it's not going to fit you. It's not going to suit you. Removing any blockages. We've got Justice in the reverse. Okay. I want to tell you that you're not going to get your justice out of this situation. Whoever this person is, like I say, they don't feel like a nasty person whatsoever. They just feel like they're not right for you. Okay, what I would say is follow your intuition. Now, a while back, I went out on a bit of a friend date, if you want to call it that, and it went really well, and I left and I felt disappointed and I couldn't figure out why. So I started making up excuses for myself and stuff like that. And it just turned out that my intuition was saying, this person's not right for you. They're not you one. This isn't going to work out. So follow your intuition. Okay, I'm going to do a part 2. I want to see where this is going. So please follow me for part 2.